Should Kate in fact be grateful to Meghan Markle? Hi, good morning. Neil Sean here in the heart of London. Thanks for joining me. Hope you're keeping well. Yes, as ever, we're back inside the weather, up and down, but you know what it's like. We still like to bring you all the latest breaking royal news exclusively first here on this channel. And also thank you to all the people that keep telling me where they see these stories after we've published them here on YouTube. They tell me, you know, look, do you know it's popping up there? I really don't, so I am grateful when you spot them around the world. It's interesting as well, isn't it, how suddenly their exclusives become, well, my exclusives, but without getting the, well, you know what I mean. But I am truly grateful anyway for letting me know. But back as ever to your royal story of the day. Now, some might say that the lovely Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, fondly known around the world as Kate, might be used to dealing with tarantulas. After all, of course, she's been friendly for a while, at least, with Meghan Markle. Being naughty, I know. But moving forward, I don't know if you saw that wonderful bit of footage which we're showing you here at the side of the screen now, where Catherine popped along over to Ireland to basically go to a petting farm alongside His Royal Highness Prince William, the Duke of Cambridge. Did you see when Catherine picked up the tarantula called Charlotte? I know what I'd have been calling it, but I thought it was great actually because she didn't look terrified at all. But did you notice how Prince William was standing further and further back? He just dealt with the snake. We'll just leave you to ponder that one. I did like the fact also Prince William asked one of the young guys there, how do you know if it's male or female? And they said, well, look, we better not talk about that because they knew the mics were picking up. Story breaking out over in the United States from a very close friend of Meghan's, which you'll read about this coming weekend, which apparently it's Meghan to thank for Catherine's built-in confidence. Now, as we saw recently, earlier this week, Catherine looked absolutely stunning at the latest Bond premiere. And for those that are asking, yes, the review is coming. It's just the fact that we got caught in torrential rain. Terrible night outside the Royal Albert Hall, but I'll let you know more about that as the week progresses. But I did think Catherine looked absolutely beautiful and stunning. And yes, you know, over the last 18 months, we've seen really Catherine come into her own, particularly doing Zoom chats with young parents, all of her charitable work. And she seems more strident, more confident, you know, that sort of thing. Now, is it truly down to Meghan Markle? Well, that's what these particular people are claiming. As I say, we can't say their name right now because it's under an NDA. That's a non-disclosure agreement. But when it pops out, we'll let you know exactly who said it. But it is interesting to note this because I don't really believe that at all. I think when you meet people along the way, and I'm sure Catherine did this with Meghan, she looked at someone like her and thought, look, she's very self-assured, didn't seem at all worried about putting her foot wrong, and was very strident. You know, they are things that when you're in the public eye, you look at people and think, oh, is that how they do it? So I'm sure, in fairness, that Catherine did learn a thing or two from Meghan, whether she wanted to admit it or not. But I really also believe that Catherine herself has developed her inner strength thanks to the support of Her Majesty the Queen, basically giving her more free rein, letting her take on more duties. If you watch Catherine going around this petting farm, you can see she's a confident, strong woman. She's a mother of 3 and, you know, she's looking after her future king. So consequently, you know, she's got quite a bit on her plate. And I think that gives a lot of confidence to a woman. Now, this particular piece, as I say, it's interesting to note because everything comes back to trying to align, you know, the ex-royals to the current royal family. What I find interesting when you note it is that, you know, if you look at both of the duchesses right now, who do you think, and I'll let you decide this, who do you think looks the most in control, most happy and most confident? Now, I'm not trying to start a fight, but when you look at Harry and Meghan, they didn't look particularly happy going around their recent faux pas royal duties, did they? They didn't look that happy. So one wonders, in fact, do they now regret walking away from a life that they could have enjoyed and had good, stable family relations? And when you see pictures of Catherine striding out on her own, and alongside, of course, her future king, Prince William, they do look a very much combined unit. And of course, we heard earlier this week that Catherine and William popped up at their local pub with their children for burgers and chips and sat like any other family. So why do they not need all that mega security if the ex-royals do? Makes you think, doesn't it? Neil Sean in the heart of London.